In the pass-cut-fill offense, the ball handler will first enter the ball through the wing. They'll then make a straight cut to the basket, looking to receive the pass. While this is happening, the player opposite of the ball will fill the empty space left behind from the cutter. This is called the vacuum principle, filling empty space. The cutter will then fill the space left in the wing. This offense is great for young players due to its simplicity and coverage of important topics like the vacuum principle, basket cuts, and fill cuts. And of course, you'll be looking to score, like shown, through a cut or just driving. This is ran when the player is being overplayed, like shown. If the low post notices that the wing is being overplayed, they flash to the ball and make a quick bounce pass to the cutter from the wing, who's looking to score. This offense will likely be ran with your two best players. The big will start opposite of the ball and flash when the play is called. The guard will pass to the flashing big in high post. If overplayed, like in the video, the post player will bounce the ball to the cutter. When the defensive player is trailing behind on the chase and there's no switch, the handoff receiver will go to the rim and hopefully score. When the defense calls for a switch, the post player will roll to the basket for themselves. When the defense goes behind the post player, as shown, the guard should look to shoot. These misses show why it needs to be your two best players. The ball screen action is typically ran with your two best players, one being the ball handler, preferably the better shooter, and then one being the screener, likely a big. There are a few reads for this: reject, traditional, slip, and pop. Shown here is simple rejecting, taught first to beginners. You can see that the defender overplays on the screen, so the ball handler just goes straight to the rim for himself. This next read is the traditional pick and roll. Although it looks like a slip, the players are both guarded and the big just rolls. The next read is the slip. This is when the players call for a switch. The big will immediately slip to the rim, creating a lot of space for them to score. Here, it is done around game speed. The next read is the pick and pop. This is ran when your screener is a good shooter and the defense goes to a low drop coverage and only guards the paint or the ball handler. The final option is the rescreen. This is ran when the ball screen doesn't really go quite well. Ran here is the traditional ball screen right after. The X offense is very simple. Two players on the wings, one at the top, and two down low. The most experienced players will be down low. First, the ball will be reversed, and the post player opposite of the ball will flash to the high post. The ball side will move to the short corner. The wing should pass it to the short corner or high post, but if it's not there, reverse the ball and repeat the cycle. If the ball goes to the short corner or high post, they have three reads: look for themselves, look for their friend, look down low, and look to the back side. In the short corner, the player should drive baseline and follow the reads like shown here. Let's say the ball goes to the short corner. Their first read will be to look for themselves, like shown. Their second will be to look for their friend, like shown, with this quick pocket pass to the other big. And finally, they'll be able to look to the back side as shown. The reads for the flashing big are just as simple. First, they can look for themselves, Then they can look for their friend with a pocket pass. And finally, they can reverse the ball to the backside, as shown. That is it for the X offense. The player shooting should use one hand to shoot the basketball and the other to guide it while they bring it up. The player should move like a reverse waterfall, keeping it smooth. Their feet and shoulders should be square to the rim and their elbow kept in. The shooting hand is to be placed under the ball and the guide hand is to be placed on the side. The player should load their wrist and ensure the ball spins with their flick. The shooter should use one hand only. They should bring the ball to their belly button, load their wrist, and bring it to their set point and shoot. This drill helps to prevent guide hand interference and create spin on the ball. The player will shoot from a chair, bringing the ball to their set point and flipping. Make sure they do not have any guide hand interference. This drill helps to gain strength in your shot. In off-balance shooting drills, the player must practice getting their footing in awkward positions. This simulates in-game situations where the player needs to get balanced and shoot quickly. In this drill, you have to hop on one foot and fight for your feet, making sure you get your footing right. In this drill, the player must spin the ball to themselves and shoot quickly. This helps simulate catch-and-shoot situations and improve shot quickness and footwork. In the drop-step shooting drill, the player drops the ball out to themselves, turns around quickly, and shoots the ball. This helps the player gather the ball and improve their footwork. Right here is the shell drill, where players will get in between the ball and their man. When the ball goes to their man, they'll guard them with two hands, one to the rim and one to the ball. When the ball is away from them, they will go in between the ball and in between their man. That is the basics of the shell drill and man-to-man defense. Thank you for watching our basketball fundamentals video.